So this one is the example that they do have in your booklet, and it's again just providing an example of how the food labels work. So you know when you're looking at an ingredients of a product, it goes in descending order. So the first product listed is the most abundant in that food product. So in this case, this is enriched flour. So that's the most common ingredient in the product, and the sodium phosphate is the least. So if you're not sure and you see fat as the first ingredients, then you know that's going to probably be pretty high fat. Yeah, this one is the peanut butter crackers.
Oh, peanut butter crackers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all sitting down.
That was a trick one. So, we know we're all busy, and we need to kind of plan ahead is kind of the main theme here. So does anybody have any other strategies they'd like to share of how they're going to plan ahead and possibly make different food choices based on reading food labels? Anybody have any suggestions?
This weekend I'm going to go to the grocery store and buy stuff to bring here for snacks. So when I get stressed out, I'll have something in my office I can just grab.
And is there any strategies you can use to reduce your stress, like reduce the core impetus for this?
Get more sleep.
Yeah. And exercise, as people have been mentioning, is a great stress reliever.
Two things that are helpful for me is, one, I shop on the periphery. That really helps me of a grocery store because, I mean, you have to go in those in-between aisles once in a while for some things, but if you stick to the periphery, at least for me, it doesn't, psychologically, I'm not going after those new products and those munchies and those kind of things. And the second thing for me, just for now, is I have to have measurement of my food. And so, sometimes I measure some things. Sometimes I'm single, so I eat lean cuisines or healthy choice or something because, I have to watch the sodium on that. I know some of those have a lot of sodium, but it's measured.
Right.
And I know it's proportional. So for me, that's my helpful strategy right now.
Those are excellent strategies because, yes, all the kind of healthier products in the grocery shop are usually around the periphery, the vegetables, the fruits, the milk, the eggs, those kind of things, and all the more packaged foods and high-fat foods are in the central. Anybody else? Yes.
I do. I find if I plan my meals, then I really look forward to dinner because I know I'm going home and I'm having this, and so I'm excited all day, and I just can't wait to go home and have my fish and my asparagus, or so that excites me. So I look forward to it. And then I do like to, like when I was doing Weight Watchers, like I knew that I have wheat pretzels, and they're whole wheat, blah blah blah. But anyway, I can have 5 of them, and they're 1 point. And so I count out my 5, and I'm so excited, and I know that I get to eat 5 pretzels. And it just, because if I don't count them out, my hand just keeps going in there, and before I know it, I've eaten 20.
Yeah, that's why I like the little package control.
Yeah, and so it just really
controls
is
me,
controls.
and you found your own strategy to do the exact same thing.
And so then I get excited too, going, at 3 o'clock I'm going to get to have 5 pretzels. And I just like, doesn't that sound pitiful? But I just,
You're a good example of how the planning ahead is working. And how you've got your meal plan, so you're excited to go home because you're looking forward to the
and
meal.
it does help if I cut out, like if I cut up my fruit, because I had a grapefruit, a whole grapefruit sitting on my desk for 3 days because it wasn't cut up, and I just never took the time to go upstairs into the kitchen and, because I don't have my own knife here and this kind of stuff. But if it's cut up, then I can do it. So
that's great. Anybody else have any ideas to share?
I found it easier in the winter to make a pot of soup, and that could kind of get you through the whole week, and you wouldn't have to. But now that it's getting summertime, I'm not.
And what could you do as an alternative?
Cold soup.
Salad.
Yeah.
Cold soup. No, there's really good cold. AJ's makes these really good cold soups. Are almost like a yogurt base, and they're like chilled, and they're a little sweet, but they're actually. If you look up recipes for cold soups, they're pretty good.
Yeah, because I'm like Tanya, I don't like to cook too much, so I like to sort of mass cook.
Well, what I do is, let's say you try to make something healthy for dinner, and then make one extra portion for tomorrow's lunch, and make sure it's going to adhere to the diet.
That's great. You guys are coming up with good ideas of how you can plan ahead so that you eat better and more nutritiously and healthier. So that is it for today. So it was basically just looking at how we can plan ahead so we can have the best nutrition in our food intake that we can. So thank you.
Questions?